Working remotely can be a challenge, especially for teams that are new to it. How do you deal with your work environment being the same as home while staying productive? At a time when teams must come together more than ever to solve big challenges, Trello's here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, has been powering remote teams globally for almost a decade. Trello keeps everyone on the same page, helping teams communicate, focus, and connect. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Now, more than ever, teams must come together and work together to solve big challenges, and Trello is here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format, plus tons of features that make working with your team functional and fun. With Trello, you can work with your team wherever you are, whether it's at home or in an office. Keep your workflow going from wherever you are with Trello. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com.
Scarpins Avenue.
Dan and Ren and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware they lack in grace and sometimes choose the life they choose will make the news. Breaking down each epic fail in Florida, there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say they couldn't make this up. So listen to our podcast jam with co-hosts Arn and Dan. Bender, don't be a jerk, cause when the music hits, the funny hits, and we are gonna take you down. Stick around. Make a sound, conquer down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to a Friday episode of Dumb People Town. Population Gubbins! Dennis Gubbins, bounty hunter, apparently. Are you hunting bounties?
You name it, I'll hunt it.
Dennis Gubbins, first of all, this has been a long time coming.
It has.
We had you come, and then you didn't show up. We had you try and come in again. You didn't show up. You sent pastries instead of you, which I'm going to go out on a limb and say before this episode starts, the pastries will be way funnier than you.
Oh
and I will also say that those pastries felt like they came from behind a pastry store. Like you were like, hey, you guys throwing those in the
he gave us a
dumpster?
card, and we were able to get them. Jay, you don't know what you're talking about. Dennis Gubbins is here. And
He wrote an apology note.
I did.
We love you. You did not have to write a note.
I know, but I felt so bad because you guys are kind enough to put me on your podcast.
You're back. You're here, baby. You're never out of our good graces.
I never got a note. You sent me a note? Or?
Oh, no.
Wait
three of us do the show.
There's
three of us.
The what?
I bought the pastries for
Which
all of us.
Sklar are you?
He's Daniel Van
unfunny
Sklar.
one.
Dan Van Sklar is a great name.
I disagree.
Guys, the world is getting dumber. I don't know if you believe that, right?
I do believe it.
I mean, I'm sure you've been
I think
around
you're
some
contributing to it, Dennis.
I'm trying. I'm doing my part.
You're digging the dumb hole deeper, and we need to figure out how we can overcome the tidal wave of dumb. And so our great fans send us stories. We've got one. I want to jump into it right away.
Yeah,
Dan,
we don't
let's
say, look at that dummy. We say, why is that
Why
dummy?
is that dummy?
This was sent in by Jeffrey Alberghini.
Hey, Jeffy. No, it's Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Jeffy. Hey, Jeffy.
JJALBERGINI.
I have an Alberghini 250. The doors go actually up
that's nice.
and over. And
yeah,
out.
that's smart.
I think Randy's jacket comes with a
Jason.
I said it on purpose. No, I
Damn
didn't.
it, Gubbins.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Woman in relationship with inanimate
she added that part.
with inanimate object says
out.
it's physical.
Nope.
But
No.
better be.
I mean,
It
what's
better
he, she, they? Maybe
They.
what is it? What's the inanimate object?
They say, okay.
The object is Dr. Phil.
Thank you.
A woman says she's been in a relationship with the love of her life, a passenger jet she calls darling.
Oh,
Michelle Kopke from Berlin, Germany, considers herself in a relationship.
Kepka.
Koep.
K-O-B-K-E. Kopke?
Kepka.
Kopke.
Cupcakes.
What are you doing? It's
Sounds
the
like
two
a golfer.
dots
Dennis sent us chocolate
Two
cupcakes.
chocolate Kepkas.
Not us, you guys.
Yeah,
Just two.
Two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Two
Dan,
for
you're
us
not a
to
part
share.
of this.
You ever see a
It's how it
package of
feels.
3 cupcakes?
Kepkas. Kepkas.
Well, you could have done 4, eaten one.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the
Kepkas.
thinker. He's the thinker.
God damn it.
Michelle
You could have kept one for yourself.
Oh, stop it.
Kopke. I don't know. From Berlin, Germany, consider herself in a relationship with a Boeing 737-800.
I can't even get a
Not a
second
max,
date.
because if it was, Those go down.
So is she? She is the one who is willing to sit in the emergency seat.
Mm-hmm. She's
all
willing.
times.
You ever do a joke when you do that?
No.
I can't remember. I
Do
want to
not
give credit. Some comic I read, and I did it one time when the person goes, "Are you willing and able to open that door in the case of emergency?" And I looked at the person. I go, "I've done it dozens of times."
That's
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
That's good. I like
mean,
that.
we're on Southwest. They can be.
Come
They're allowed
on,
to be
guys.
funny.
They love to joke.
They're
don't
You
you?
allowed
throw,
to be-
you throw the snacks down the aisle.
So here's the thing. She is the wind beneath his wings. Apparently, that is what
no,
she
he is
tells
the
me.
wind beneath her wings.
Well,
He's
no,
the
he-
wings beneath
beneath
her
her
wings.
He's the wings beneath her wind.
On the wings of love,
That's
she'll be
just-
rubbing her.
Michelle, said she's been in love with the aircraft, and their relationship is very much physical. How long do you think she's been in this relationship with a 737-800 series plane, which is a great plane?
Dennis, what do
So
you
we're
think?
going like the gay, like probably 0 to 100
No,
years.
it's close.
Just how many you feel? Yeah, straight up.
How long
close.
she's doing? Are we doing years or months? I'm gonna go.
You can go whatever you
I'm
want.
gonna go.
You think it's new? You think it's been a while?
I'm gonna go with my longest ever relationship in 27 days.
Oh,
I'll go 3 years,
Relationship
4 months.
3 years, 4 months.
Your
Okay.
relationship with recovery?
2 years.
2 years from Jason Sklar.
I'm going to say a year and a half.
Year and a half. She has been in a relationship with
A plane.
the plane that she says is very much physical for 5 years.
Oh,
Dennis.
Dude, when's he going to
Yeah.
propose to her?
She said the
Yeah,
737
bro. Hey, bump this up, yo.
quote. She
If you
said,
like it, put a ring on it.
the 737-800 is very attractive and sexy to me. He's the most beautifully built, and he's a very attractive and elegant aircraft.
Aren't crafts like boats and cars? They usually feminine. Like, isn't it usually like
I don't
Betsy
know.
or Lucy or
Yeah, maybe.
not Terry? Like Greg.
Let's
They do
bring her
refer to a
down.
lot of, yeah. No,
If you ask
she's
me-
got
if
it.
you ask
Come on,
me-
girl,
She's
you
got
got
it,
it.
you got this.
Yeah.
If you ask me, your head's in the clouds on this one.
Hey, come on.
She even nicknamed the 737-800.
What? Can we guess the nickname?
I don't think you'd be able. It's a German word, but it translates into a non-German word, as most German words do.
Scheisse?
Close. She nicknamed it Schatz.
Schatz. That was so close. Scheisse?
Which translates into
Shotzi.
darling.
Shotzi, darling.
Shotzi,
Shotzi.
Yeah.
Mine is Shotzi.
Yeah. Here's a picture of her with the jet engine.
Let me see her.
Dude, that is so
It
physical.
looks like an engagement
Isn't that-
photo, doesn't
Who
it?
is allowing her to get this close
That
to
is
the
a
thing?
great
How does she
question,
have
Randy.
access to a jet?
Does she? Yeah. Does she?
Look at her, completely empty in a jet, just hanging out.
By the way, she's got like there's
She's just
something.
there. They're not a real
She
smile.
wanna be
This
inside
woman
you.
has 2 parents who are very disappointed in her.
No, she has 2 parents who have never said no.
Yeah, that's.
But
I think
unlike
that,
regular
too.
relationships, Michelle is unable to spend quality time with her boyfriend.
He's
Yet-
always traveling.
he's always out of town.
Our families hate it when we're on the road.
Guy's
This
on the road.
fucking
That's
guy.
what he does.
I just feel like you'd rather be in the sky than with me. I'm a plane.
What are their children? What are their children going to think about how they met? Like,
Little
what-
props.
Yeah, little.
Does she get jealous when someone else is inside of him?
Gotta
Maybe.
be. All
Gotta
those
be.
people.
She would lose her
You
mind.
let
let
anyone
everybody else
inside,
inside
of
of you.
They bring their pets.
Yeah.
God, man. Just sitting on
dietary
you.
concerns.
Jesus Christ.
Also, that's the thing. It's somebody wants to be in love with an inanimate object and you're not hurting anybody. Go for it. But don't choose something that
that's
has
a
so many
victimless-
government regulations around it.
victimless
Like,
crime.
when do you get to spend time? What an expensive
Well,
relationship.
she goes on every flight and tells, "Don't sit there. Don't sit there. Don't sit there.
no,
Don't
no,
sit there.
What an expensive relationship, because this gets into something that I've always been, Jay and I have always talked about this. There is a bar, a sports bar at the airport in one of the terminals. I don't know if is it American? I think it's American. Terminal 4 at LAX.
It's not American.
No, what is it?
No,
that-
it was
for-
Delta.
Delta maybe.
Oh, yeah. American's
called-
5, I think.
It's called Home Turf. A sports bar in the airport called Home Turf. Whose home turf is that? Who's going to the Delta terminal to watch all their sports games? Home turf is not what's called. When you are in an airport, you are
Right.
not in your unless
Right.
you're coming home, in which place you want to go home.
Yeah,
You're not going to hang
Go
at
to
the
your
airport for an
home
extra
turf.
hour.
I've never gotten
Guys, I
drunk
got to
at
go
an
see the
airport.
Ravens game at
and
Home
what's it-
Turf.
Tom Hanks wasn't he?
Oh,
Didn't he?
terminal?
What terminal?
Yes.
Terminal reference.
He was
Never
dying,
saw it.
wasn't he?
I think it
That was Philadelphia.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that was good.
Those
But
was-
unlike
those welcome
regular
to the neighborhood.
relationships, Michelle is unable to spend quality time with her boyfriend, adding, a relationship with a plane is not easy and at times difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
She's got to get screened just to go hang out with him.
What does she get out of this? Like, honestly, I want to know. She talks to the plane for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know how it works.
Right.
It's a good
Like,
listener.
does she? He's not going to talk back.
Nope.
Quote, I can only get close to him when I fly with him or when I can get him in the hangar, which has only happened once in my life.
Get him in the hangar.
How about like
Get him in the hangar
driving, like a
does sound
driving,
A car?
driving lawnmower, something small? Start like how do you?
Exactly.
Here's my question.
Did she start small, or did she just go right to the big guy?
Is it one specific
Plane.
Yes, it's this-
737-800, or is it the series?
No, it's
Like
this
she's
one.
in love with that design.
She
plane.
likes. Damn.
So wait, so she
It'd be like
named it out-
saying. It'd be like saying you're in love with all women. No, I'm in love with one woman.
Okay,
right
but
here.
think about that. How would you know that your specific plane is the one flying out of LAX on this day
She
at
knows.
this time?
Track
She
it.
knows.
She
She
just
tracked
tail
it.
numbers. I mean, come on,
Yeah,
Dan.
Dan,
Have you
come
never?
on.
How
Get
do you
to know your
book
plane.
that flight knowing it's going to be that plane?
You figure out
call
where it
and
is in
ask.
the pattern.
You're
See
a
where it
crazy
is.
person who
You
falls in
figure
love
out
with a
where it
plane.
is in the
Crazy
pattern.
in love, maybe.
Crazy, crazy.
However, she has found different ways to indulge her affection. She said, I have a big model of him made of fiberglass as well as real components from him so I can act out my love to some degree.
Which means
How
sit
big?
on it.
Oh.
She's literally laying. So this I get more than the
I
plane
do too.
itself. The
Yeah.
model I get more than the plane
Yeah.
itself.
You can live with that.
You can rub up against the wing.
And
You
what-
can sit on the nose cone.
Its name's right there. Like, because you could just call it Lloyd. It's called Hapag Lloyd.
Hapag Lloyd. By
She
the way,
named it
good
what?
on, good on her.
I'm
I actually think
for
she
it.
has a
I'm-
comfortable bed.
She does seem to have.
But does she have even a smaller one? A travel
Travel
one?
bed.
Imagine
Yeah,
that.
you got to take a travel one when she goes somewhere else.
But
She
imagine that
takes the
story.
train.
They're like, why don't we get you in the bed, lay with the. We'll take a couple photos of you.
She's like, no. Just I'm gonna go to sleep right now.
Right.
I wonder if they role play.
She showed
In
BTV.
the
I don't know.
Okay,
This comes
so
from
this
the
one.
Mirror.
I'm
in
a
UK.
stewardess.
You're a stewardess, and I'm going to be an actual. I'm going to be
I'm a doctor.
biplane. I'm a biplane.
I'm a bi-curious plane.
She showed BTV various pictures of her kissing the 737-800 and cuddling with components such as doors and panels. There is some airport crew who is trying to keep her away. Not because they're against her wanting to be in love with
Because they
whatever,
have to take
but
off.
she's stealing. She's like getting these components.
No, I bet they were the model components.
No.
You think? She has doors and panels.
Doors and
She's
panels.
cuddling with them.
Doors and panels is my favorite Ani DeFranco. Buildings and bridges.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll dig into this just a little bit more.
Okay.
We need to.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Working remotely can be a challenge, especially for teams that are new to it. How do you deal with your work environment being the same as home while staying connected and productive? And then there's your newest coworker, the cat. Well, your friends at Trello have been powering remote teams globally for almost a decade. At a time when teams must come together more than ever to solve big challenges, Trello's here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format, plus tons of features that make working with your team functional and just plain fun. Trello keeps everyone organized and on the same page, helping teams communicate, focus, and connect. Teams of all shapes and sizes at companies like Google, Fender, Costco, and likely your favorite neighborhood coffee shop all use Trello to collaborate and get work done. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Trello.com. It's a trying time that challenges all of our basic assumptions. However, one thing that brings us all together is our common humanity. Now, more than ever, teams must come together and work together to solve big challenges. And Trello is here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format. Plus, tons of features that make working with your team functional and just plain fun. Teams of all shapes and sizes in companies like Google, Fender, and even Costco all use Trello to collaborate and get work done. With Trello, you can work with your team wherever you are, whether it's at home or in an office. No matter what device you're using, computer, tablet, or phone, Trello syncs across all of them, so you can stay up to date on all the things your team cares about. Keep your workflow going from wherever you are with Trello. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Trello.com.
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Dennis Gubbins, let's talk about anything you want to promote out to our people. How can people follow you? Where can they see you? Do live
Do
stuff?
you still have your show on the
I
west
do my
side?
show, yeah. They can see me. You might see me on some television commercial, but where you can see me live, which is great.
Did you do a Best Buy commercial?
I did. I was on a
love-
Best Buy
That was
one,
last
yeah.
year's Christmas commercial where
It
there was like
was.
really great.
I was a dad shopping for my college-age son's laptop.
I
Did they
remember
hold it
that.
for this year?
They didn't redo
God
it.
damn it!
Why?
So the live show.
The live show is called The Laugh Party. It's
Okay.
every second Thursday at the West Side Comedy Theater
really fun.
in Los Angeles. A great theater where Dan's
theater.
done it. I've
Yeah.
wanted you guys to do
We
it.
will do it.
He was
Actually.
busy.
It's just far.
I was there Monday night with a friend of ours, and we went and saw Jerry Seinfeld drop
Yes.
by, and he was
And
amazing.
Neil Brennan.
He was good.
on Neil
the-
Brennan show on the
his-
Tuesday night. yeah.
Jerry was good.
Jerry was great. My expectations was kind of like, oh, this will be interesting. And it was truly like seeing, you're like, oh, he's an all-time great for a
Because
reason.
he's
Like,
just funny in his
unbelievable.
bones.
And then he took questions. He was like, okay, well, I'm done. Hey, maybe I'll just take some questions.
What's
And
the
people-
deal?
And like they did, yeah, it was amazing. So that was
wow.
cool. So that happened. So that's and then I give my proceeds every month to some sort of local or timely charity. And this year it's for a friend who is around our age who has ALS.
Well,
so
very nice.
please
of
come
you.
out and
All right,
support
if you're
him.
in LA, go second Thursday
Of the month.
At
of
8
the
o'clock.
month at 8 o'clock,
Called-
West
what's it
Side
called?
Comedy Theater. West
The
Side
Laugh
Theater.
Party.
Laugh Party.
Nice.
Look it up. Check it out. Follow him.
Thanks,
Let's
friend.
jump into the end of this.
Woman's in love with a plane.
Yes. Yeah.
Woman's in love with a plane. Michelle's affection for the aeroplane,
Sorry, what would be the Lifetime movie title for that?
Wings of Desire.
Or would
Wings
it
of
be
Desire.
Standby? No.
Standby's great.
That's good. That's
Flying
good.
Standby.
Flying
Same,
Solo?
same
Oh,
day
yeah.
love.
All right, go on. Sorry.
No, I would call it making the connection.
Oh,
Making the connection.
Yeah.
is pretty good.
that's good.
TSA heart. Michelle's affection for the aeroplane is known as objectphilia.
Sure.
When a sexual or romantic attraction
Objectphilia.
is focused on a particular inanimate object. But Michelle,
Objectphilia.
I love it. Michelle doesn't see the physical side of her relationship with the Boeing as any different to with humans.
Right.
She explained, it's like a normal relationship.
No, it is
except
not.
it's a
It is
plane.
not.
No, it is not.
You
is
had
abnormal.
me until you said that.
It's like a normal relationship. Stop. I'm like, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
If this makes you happy, if this gets you excited, if this stirs the juices inside of you to the point where you are excited, great.
fantastic.
By the way, you're never going to get in trouble. It's going to, like Dan said, cost you money to go ride the plane as much as you want.
expensive
It's an
relationship.
expensive habit, as Dennis was saying. Get a Toro riding mower.
Yeah, start smaller.
Or fuck the model.
Get a drone.
Yes.
Which
That's
is
why I was
what every
surprised the
dude has
model
ever
was
wanted
big.
to
The
say.
model was big.
Look, you got a model in your bed.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Seriously.
She explained, it's like a normal relationship. We have relaxing evenings together, and when we go to bed, we cuddle and fall asleep together.
No, we don't.
Well, you don't. The
We
plane
don't.
doesn't fall asleep.
You do.
You do
Right.
with that thing that
You
has
do
no
with that
say
thing.
in the matter.
That's right.
Somehow she got into the cockpit.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
She got
my.
into his cockpit.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. That's what she calls herself, the cockpit.
Cut off your slots.
Michelle realized she had a weakness for airplanes when she took her first flight in November 2013. In March 2014, she boarded her first 737-800, and it was Love at First Flight, which is the name
Love
of
it first
flight.
flight.
That's what it is.
That is it. That's
That
the
is
life.
it.
That's the lifetime.
Damn it.
Right.
Love it
Own
first flight.
network.
She said, I got so excited with boarding the plane, I realized I am in love with the 737-800.
Is
How
that
about
what
travel?
you realized?
Why couldn't you have fallen in love with travel?
Nope.
Like,
She
Nope.
needs to become a travel
it's
agent.
this plane.
Years later, Michelle finally got to spend some quality time alone with her lover in an airport hangar. I feel like she broke in.
Yeah. She definitely did.
Quote, go.
Hey, why? Dave, do you
there's
know
a
this?
lady. There's a
Exactly.
lady over
She
there.
said she's supposed to be in there. I don't get paid enough
No,
to do
this
it.
She
is how
said
the
she
co-
knew you.
This is how the conversation goes. Dave, did you know that lady who's walking around here? I'm on break. and that's as
That's
far
the
as
end
it
of
got
it.
investigated.
Yep. The first time we really met, so that's her thing. There's when then we met, and then there was we really
She
met.
stalked
I
it. She
actually found- I know.
stalked it. She's admitting to be a stalker as well.
Was May 1st, 2019. This is a big year for her. I enjoyed every millisecond with him. Now, what is that? How could she be in a relationship for 5 years? You guys think it's one plane if she's saying we really met on May 1st, or was that the night?
I'm
She
just going to
spent
say
the
this
night.
is just plain wrong.
There you go. Don't ever change.
Don't you say at Scalarbo?
That's clever. Thank you. Thank you. Dennis.
My
Thank you.
cheeks hurt from smiling. I'm the happiest woman in the world. When I'm with him, I have everything I need. And that's what I'm like, fine.
Great. Good.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yes.
Just
We
don't call it a
support
relationship.
Just don't call it a relationship.
Because people will be like, well, how's this going to Dumb People Town? Who cares? She loves someone. And my response is, because if this were a real town, you'd be like, that's Michelle. She's married to a plane. And you'd be like, oh, okay.
yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Welcome to
that's
Dumb
true.
People Town.
Right. What Michelle finds particularly irresistible about the 737-800 is its winglets. When I touch his wings, I get immediately sweaty palms and get excited. So she's not. This is a real. She feels this way.
It's. I believe there are physiological changes that happen to her when she's around this plane.
Yes.
The same physical changes that happen when
I
someone.
get so
Weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me. SWV, baby. Michelle's ultimate dream.
SWTVA. TWA.
SWA.
Yes.
Wait, what's
TWA.
SW what? Single
SW
white
Sisters with Voices.
Sisters with
Oh,
voices.
Sister with
And
Voices.
TWA was,
Opposite.
as our dad used to call TWA. This is the best name and the best Dick Sklar joke ever. He used to call it TWA, which was Trans World Airlines. Dad used to call it Travel with Aggravation. Hilarious.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Hilarious dad
So
joke.
good.
Travel with Aggravation.
So good.
Michelle's ultimate dream is to be able to marry her darling.
Let her do it.
She
Come-
said, go ahead.
Come on this show. We will. Jay and I are ordained.
You
we,
are?
We will marry you.
Yes.
We will marry you.
Have you guys officiated a wedding together?
Yes.
Two.
We did.
Two.
We did
one,
two.
One in person at the Elvis Chapel in.
Was it part of your
In
TV
Nashville.
show?
No, we just did it for these guys.
Like a couple in Nashville, and then
No. We were just witnesses for that one. They married him. We were just witnesses. Then we got ordained and then married our friends from the Kick-Ass podcast. Oh my God, that was so
bet
fun.
that
That
was
was just. It was so fun. We did comedy and we just kind of made
I've never
it.
officiated a wedding.
It was awesome. It's
Have you?
No, I have not.
I think you'd be good too.
I would like to
Dennis.
think
between
yeah.
a plane and a woman.
She said.
This isn't about a man. This is between a woman and a plane and
Okay,
another
That's
woman.
another title of it. Plain Jane.
Plain Jane.
Plain
Plain
Jane.
Yeah. She said, I want to marry my sweetheart and live with him in a hangar. That's not going to happen. It's just a special kind of love that doesn't hurt anybody. I agree.
As good as it jets.
That's good too.
Failure to actually
Yeah.
launching to fail.
Wait, I had something there.
Wheels up, hearts down.
Yeah, exactly.
After an overwhelming day for Michelle, she admits her frustrations. She said, I wish it was more accepted in society. Hey, you're.
Oh, I thought she was going to say something like, I wish he would just say he loved me back.
The holding pattern.
There are always people who don't accept it. I'm simply different, and I stand by my love for my 737.
Excess baggage.
Yeah,
Please.
that's good too.
Please take your
baggage,
seats.
yeah.
Please take your seats.
Yeah.
Please take your seats. There we go. That's it.
That's
a
it.
great
Awesome.
story.
Wow.
Oh
Holy
my
cow.
God, Dennis Gubbins.
Thank you, guys. Thanks
Thanks
you.
for joining us.
My
It
pleasure.
is just good times. Follow Dennis Gubbins on the old twits.
I don't do much on Twitter. Come to Instagram.
Come to
at
Instagram.
@dgubs.
At
D Gubbs. I
Go
love
see the
Dennis
show.
Gubbins like a German woman loves a plane.
There you go.
It's
Un-
indescribable.
it's
Other people
unconditional.
don't understand it.
Or
And
accept it.
Ultimately, it's wrong, even though we feel like it's right. Guys, that is our show. Thank you so much. And oh shit, we got to get back to work.
Hey, Scheisse.
Dum 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 dum. Stick around, make a sound, calm you down. It's Dumb People Town.
Scarpins Avenue.
A podcast network.